All right, guys, what's up? JayzTwoCents here. If you can't tell by the title already, we've got a fun one today because banging outside. That's okay. I'm not even mad anymore. You know why? We're moving to a new headquarters. So all this sound can just take it and shove it up there.
Rule the games from the Seven Kingdoms with your iron claw mouse from your iron throne. It has a scroll wheel that looks like an off-road tire, and buttons on the side and top to do stuff. Don't lose grip while doing stuff with the textured sides, and do it in style with the RGB. And now comes available in wired and wireless.
Learn more at Corsair.com. Okay, so we've been in this studio now since the beginning of 2017. And if you're not aware, we're in the middle of 2019. So I've been in here a long time. This was a really good step up from the old set. You guys remember I had my bedroom set, and then I had the garage set, and this was that logical evolution of that space. And this, we've had a lot of good times. We've had a lot of good memories filmed in this space.
This place is starting to look like a studio, and that's scary. A sneak peek of what it might look like in one of our next videos.
Buy the card now!
One of the major transformations that took place in here, though, is we got rid of the whole living room feel and that whole Team Crispy look, because I'm not crispy at all. In fact, I'm Team Fluffy, if you know what I'm saying. But one of the things I was proud of is we built this functional workshop here in this space. You know, we've got our lighting up above, we've got our ghetto sound dampening that we threw up there. But as you can tell, some of the points of contention here is the fact that we are in a retail building and there is lots of foot traffic, lots of noise, and that is just not doing us any favors when it comes to making videos. I mean, if you turn around and look this way, you can see we have certainly outgrown this space. This was supposed to be our overclocking area where we were supposed to kind of have our overclocking battles and stuff with Steve. As you can see, this has sort of become a catch-all, as most things are. Because one of the problems with this, look at our camera, look at our gear section right here. This is a trash bag. This is our gear section. I mean, look at this. This is so unorganized because we have run out of space. I mean, look under the stairs right here. All our C-stands. That's just for safety, but you know, yeah. The Dyson I paid for a long time ago, an old crappy Dyson. To first understand why we had to get a new space, you have to understand what we're dealing with now. So this is my desk. You guys have seen when I built this setup with the dining room table. This is Phil's editing area over here. You turn around, this was supposed to be the green area, the sitting, and we're gonna sit down as a team now and we're gonna watch videos and we're gonna have meetings and stuff here. It never happened. All that happened was, ew. So, as great as this space has been to me, and we look out over the balcony at our nice little crammed area, that's all about to change. And that's because we got this. This is the new headquarters for JayzTwoCents. To give you an idea, what I just showed you is narrower than one of these concrete slabs that you can see right here. That line to that line is a foot wider than the space that I currently record in. So if you want to have some perspective of how we use a lot of lens trickery to make our space look bigger, we legitimately have a much bigger space now. This is 4 times the size just in terms of width, actually 3 times the size. It's 4 times this way. So we've got our work cut out for us. We've literally got to build all of our sets from scratch. We got a big giant roll-up door, which is gonna be nice because, you know, getting stuff in and out of here is gonna be cool. We're on the 2nd floor of where we are now, which has always kind of sucked. So this is kind of the reception area, lobby. We don't know how we're gonna fill this out yet. It is a glass storefront, and I'm not gonna really show out that way. We don't give away too much information yet, but we don't know how we're gonna utilize this space yet, because right now it's only Phil and I that are here full time. We've got Brian here who comes in throughout the week. We are planning on expanding the team. Don't send your resumes yet, please. I haven't asked for that. But I don't know how we're gonna work this space out yet. This is gonna be the editing den over here, where my desk and Phil's desk will be. I'm aware too that we obviously have to do some noise treatment to cut down the echo. Obviously we have to build all of that out. But this is going to be probably my area over here. We'll get filled by the door over there or something, I don't know. Whichever area can fit the most space will be mine. That's okay though, because I'm the boss, you know. What's interesting though is this unit actually has 2 restrooms, which they were telling us is kind of unique for this building. Most will only have 1. The funny part is the women's restrooms inside and the male's restrooms outside, which I think is kind of funny. I guess I just assume the men are gonna be out in the warehouse. I mean, that's sexist, right? So we're gonna be making both the bathrooms just unisex, obviously, so that we don't have to, I gotta use the men's bathroom. I gotta go really bad because I gotta go to the bathroom and I gotta do this. Let's see if the lab will even pick this up. And with the door open, the echo is even cut down. Are you ready? We do plan on building out the sets and putting noise, stuff to cut down the noise. So our thoughts are, because the panels are over here, and we do have 480 coming into here, which is nice, 480 volt. We're gonna have the workshop be on this side. We're thinking we're gonna do 2 sets right here. Workshop, which will be like literally this whole quarter of the warehouse. And then over here, we're thinking of building like a bedroom / home office set, very reminiscent of the early days on my channel. It'd be totally fake. Think like IKEA, right? We walk into IKEA and I've got those fake facades and all that. So it's gonna be very much a facade we're gonna be building in here. Because why the heck not? One of my things I've always wanted to do when I was a kid was I wanted to be a director of photography. I wanted to work in movies. I wanted to work in Hollywood. And so one of the reasons why we get these giant, building up these bigger things is not, for me anyways, it's not just because I need it, which I do. It's because it's fun. This is the hobby, the camera work, the set building, the figuring out the noise, the echo and all that sort of stuff. That's fun for me. So obviously we're gonna have some moving vlogs, we're gonna have some DIY, we're gonna be doing here, a lot of DIY, some contractor work. We've got to get electrical brought in on this wall. There's no electrical here, there's no electrical on that side. But yeah, so if you kind of look through like the IKEA catalog, how they have those fake facades built up, we're gonna do something very similar to that, but probably not necessarily IKEA. But more for the talking head videos, the easy review pieces that don't require a big workshop or computers, you know, and stuff. We'll have a computer and all that set up, obviously. But we got to decorate all of it. This side, and I'm kind of torn because I could take the shelving and build a set over here very similar to the shelving that you're used to now with all the product behind me. So I think it'd be neat if I still found a way to have our storage unit be another very functional set, if that makes sense. You guys are very used to seeing all the product behind me. One of the reasons why I love that product is because, behind me anyways, because it shows I've used it, obviously, I own it. I'm not speaking from a perspective of, oh, well, the forums say this. It's like, no, I've used the product, I know where it stacks and all that. So it's kind of a reminder of what we do around this channel, which is hardware and a lot of fun DIY and all that. So we might do rows of racks if we don't use it in that sense. I still think it might be nice to have a set here where it looks very much like our old set. Maybe even do some fake windows for once, because you guys kept calling my windows fake, which they're not, which now they would be, because there's no windows in here. And then on this side over here, I don't know. We still need to have room for intake here with the giant door. I don't think we'll ever be getting giant palleted deliveries where this door is necessary. A lot of people were like, Jay, you should get a lift and park your car in here and blah, blah. I might park a car in here, but I'm not doing a lift because one of the things is this building that I'm in is not zoned for automotive. A lift would not be approved to be installed in here. I cannot work on the car in here. It's just not okay with the lease. And yes, this is a lease, not a purchase. A purchase would be much farther down the road if we ever get to that point. So what we're gonna kind of do right now is I'm gonna have Phil sort of just turn and go tripod mode, where we're gonna kind of overlay some of the 3D vision that we've been working on. We've been using SketchUp to kind of come up with an idea of how we want to utilize this space. So what we're kind of showing you right now is just sort of a rendering of what it could look like. It's very crude. The colors are not exact. We're not doing blue walls and purple walls. That's just what we were calling purple set, blue set, whatever, so that we could segment it and see more easily how that would work out. So that's the point of this video, just to show you guys what you have helped us achieve. And I figured 2 million subscribers was a pretty good milestone to kind of take that next step of being the best channel that we can be anyway, as well as I can produce anyway. I'm not a very good producer, and let's face it, it's my mug on the screen, so we're kind of screwed from the start. But the point of this video too is to show you the before, because obviously we have a transition happening. So that's where we ask you guys to be very patient with the quality of our videos. We know we need to work on the sound, we know we need to work on the lighting and all that stuff, and you're gonna see stuff on that while we try to give you normal content mixed in. So anyway, if you guys appreciate what we're doing, hit that like button. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below, or hit me up on Twitter at JayzTwoCents. And if you have any cool suggestions on what you think we should do in here, please let me know, because I am definitely open to suggestions and ideas, and it's gonna take some time. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, I'll see you in the next one, whether it be from here or our other studio. And does that give you a good J for scale? There's so much room for activities.